the silent theft of your soul. In this video, you will learn how your focus became the most expensive commodity on the planet and why. If you don't reclaim it right now, you are effectively living someone else's life. Close your eyes or don't. It doesn't really matter, because even with your eyes wide open, you aren't actually seeing anything, are you? You're staring at a glass rectangle, waiting for a little red dot or a vibration to tell you how to feel. You think you're in control. You think you're just checking in. But let's be real for a second. Let's be brutally, uncomfortably honest. You are being hunted. Every second of your day is a calculated war zone, where the brightest minds in the world are paid millions of dollars to do one thing: steal your life away from you, 1 second at a time. And the worst part? You're letting them. You're handing over the keys to your kingdom for a hit of dopamine that doesn't even last as long as the breath you just took. It's 2026. The world is louder than it has ever been. It's a screaming match of notifications, trends, and outrage. And there you are, sitting in the middle of it, wondering why you feel so empty. Wondering why, despite having everything at your fingertips, you can't seem to finish that one thing you said you'd do 3 years ago. You're tired. I know you're tired, but you aren't tired from working. You're tired from the friction of 1,000 different directions pulling at your brain. You're leaking energy like a shattered vase. Look at your hands. Look at the time. Where did the last hour go? Can you even remember 3 things you saw in that infinite scroll? No, you can't. Because it wasn't meant to be remembered. It was meant to keep you numb. You're living in a state of perpetual anesthesia. You've become a ghost in your own story, watching the credits roll before the movie has even started. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. You tell yourself you just need a break. But your breaks are just more consumption. Your rest is just a different kind of noise. You are drowning in shallow water, and the shore is right there, but you refuse to stand up. The world is divided into 2 types of people now. Not the rich and the poor, not the left and the right. It's the ones who own their attention and the ones whose attention is owned. That's it. That's the new class system. If you cannot sit in a dark room for 30 minutes with nothing but your own thoughts, you are a slave. You are a puppet. And every time you reach for that phone without a purpose, you're just checking to see if your master has sent a new command. It's pathetic, isn't it? This version of you, this fragmented, jittery, anxious version of you that can't even focus on a conversation without feeling the itch to see what's happening in a digital world that doesn't know you exist. The real enemy isn't the algorithm. It isn't the billionaire in a turtleneck. It's that voice in your head that says just one more. It's the part of you that is terrified of silence. Because in silence, you have to face the truth. In silence, you have to realize that you are falling short of the person you were meant to be. You're hiding in the noise because the noise is comfortable. It's a warm blanket of mediocrity. It's easier to watch someone else win, someone else travel, someone else build, than it is to look at your own blank canvas and realize you haven't even picked up the brush. Time is not a renewable resource. You act like you have 1,000 years. You act like 2026 is just the beginning. But the clock is ticking with a violence you refuse to acknowledge. Every minute you spend wandering through the digital graveyard is a minute you will never, ever get back. You are trading your heartbeat for pixels. You are trading your legacy for a momentary distraction. Does that trade feel fair to you? Does it feel like a good deal? The shift doesn't happen when you buy a planner or delete an app. It happens when you finally get disgusted with yourself. It happens when you look in the mirror and realize that your attention is the only thing you actually own. It is the currency of your existence. What you look at is what you become. If you look at garbage, you become a landfill. If you look at the sun, you catch fire. But you've been staring at the dirt for so long you've forgotten the sky even exists. You are being outpaced by people who are less talented than you, less intelligent than you, and less deserving than you. Why? Because they can do the one thing you've forgotten how to do. They can stay. They can stay in the work. They can stay in the boredom. They can stay in the struggle until it yields. While you are hopping from one hit of novelty to the next, they are building a fortress. They are mastering their internal world while you are being colonized by the external one. The pressure is mounting. The world is getting faster. The machines are getting smarter. If your only skill is being a consumer, you are obsolete. The only thing that will be valuable in this new world is the ability to think deeply, to focus intensely, and to hold a singular vision until it becomes a reality. Everything else is noise. Everything else is a trap. I want you to feel the weight of that. I want you to feel the walls closing in. Because maybe, just maybe, the discomfort will finally make you move. Maybe the realization that you are wasting the miracle of your consciousness on mindless garbage will make you angry. You should be angry. You should be furious that you've been tricked into giving away your most precious gift for free. This is your awakening. This is the moment where the fog starts to thin. You don't need more information. You don't need more tips. You need to reclaim your eyes. You need to reclaim your mind. You need to pull your soul back from the edges of the internet and put it back in your chest where it belongs. Stop being a spectator in your own life. Stop being a data point for a corporation. The world doesn't need more people who are connected. It needs people who are present. It needs people who have the discipline to shut out the world so they can finally hear what's happening inside. The fire is waiting to be lit, but you've been dousing it in the cold water of distraction for years. It's time to stop. It's time to walk away from the screen. It's time to lean into the silence until it screams back at you. It's time to realize that the person you want to be is buried under the person you've become. You think this is just a video? You think this is just another thing to consume and then forget? If you walk away from this and go right back to the scroll, then you are already dead. You're just a ghost waiting for the body to catch up. But if you feel that knot in your stomach, if you feel that sudden, sharp realization that you are losing yourself, then there is still a chance. Stand up, not later. Now, own your space, own your breath, own your focus. The world is designed to keep you small, distracted, and profitable. Defy it. Be the glitch in their system. Be the person who can't be bought because your attention is no longer for sale. This message is for the ones who are ready to stop drifting. If you felt this, if this hit a nerve you've been trying to ignore, then you belong here. We are the ones who are taking our lives back. Share this with the person you know is drowning. Subscribe to this frequency. Because we are the only ones telling the truth in a world built on lies. The war for your mind is over. Either you won or they did. Decide. The world belongs to those who can focus. Go earn it. Would you like me to create a focused daily routine to help you implement this mindset shift?